is amazing.
What do I think of Raw? Raw's pretty badass.
Have a night of celebration. I think it's a fabulous opportunity. I'm
a Raw.
I'm
Raw.
We're Raw artists! My inspiration is from this strange mix between arousal and discomfort that people have. So a lot of my imagery comes from the parts of the brain that are involved with arousal, like the visual cortex is one of the main ones where people start to get aroused, and different parts of the anatomy of the brain and the body that have to do with that. So that's where most of my shapes and most of my actions in these come from. So it's also related to like the fetish world and the BDSM world, where models are sometimes sort of restrained. It makes people really uncomfortable with what they're seeing in my performances, but also really interested and they can't look away. My biggest goal right now is headed for the biennials, Basel, Miami, the Venice Biennale, all of the world's biennials. And right now I'm also sending work to New Zealand for the World of Wearable Art competition. The biennial is a show, they're like the really big shows that happen every 2 years. I have two pieces that I'm presenting today. They're both wearable sculptures. I have one that's one of my first pieces here, one of my first wearable sculptures. It's been in performance a dozen times, and it's got some visual cortex representation, some certain parts of the visual cortex that wrap around the shoulders. It's got a bustle in the back, so a reference to some older type fashion that was a little more conservative, and it's actually open in the bust, so it's got also a corset underneath that really gives support and holds those pieces together. I also have another piece that's based on another part of the brain that has to do with arousal, and it's a giant headpiece, and it's also a dress, and the dress is connected to two wrist parts. So basically the model's wrists are useless, her hands are useless, she's dragging these things behind her in this beautiful, surreal kind of way, and the head, if a model is wearing it and turning it,